Okay, looks like I am live. Going to do my pre-stream bullshit, which means checking my phone to make sure I have volume and all that good shit. That my latency doesn't suck. Cool. Alright, and let's prop up this phone so I can see comments. And what am I doing today? I am going to get my first gear. You can see my character looks absolutely fucking ridiculous. P.S. Warning, this is not content for kids. I'm a 40-year-old man. I enjoy things that a 40-year-old man does. Don't, like, stereotype me, bro. I've been gaming since I was a little child. Why would I give it up? It's something that I love. Anyways, if you're like 13 or under, I guess fuck off. I don't know. I'm not the one collecting your information. You'll see over here there's a season journey thing. You can view your progress, and this is a checklist of things, and then this is stuff you can win from doing that. Alright, and you'll see I've got a lot of check marks just from leveling my character. So now I need to complete 5 bounties. That's going to be super simple. Should be fairly quick. Kill Rakanoth, kill Izual. Hopefully while I'm doing the bounties, that will happen. And then you can bring that up by pressing Shift J. I'm playing on PC. I didn't think I'd have to say that, but with Minecraft and Diablo and all these games, I've noticed there's a lot of people that don't play on the same platform I do, and it's always anybody who wants to play with me is on the wrong platform. Crossplay has got to be a thing, but I mean, it's important. It is super important. I can't play with my friends because you won't let me. That sucks. All right. And just looking at Discord, there's nothing going on there right now. It's quiet despite what some people might have said in the video. There's some doofus that keeps trying to talk about our community. He's not a part of it. It says he has spilt tea and receipts and all that stupid cancel culture fucking lingo. It just ain't true. And I went to the wrong game, but let me get rid of this. Because when you do this, you want to go into a multiplayer game. And you want to do it on the lowest difficulty because you want it to go as fast as possible. What's up, Rusty? Am I bothering you? You can sit on your bed. My cat's sitting in a chair next to me. I'm not going to pull him up. He hates it when I do that, but he does love it when I pet him. He's locked in the room with me because my parents are asleep in the room across the hall, so I can't get too rambunctious on the stream, but I do want to stream. Alright, so we want to stay at normal. We want to go public game, bounties. There are no bounty games at the moment. Let me cancel that because none. 14. All right. It doesn't matter if I can do it if the other people are going to be clearing shit. All right. So we got one in Tristram, one in Chaldeum. All right. So I don't see anybody else. Hopefully other people will join. Hopefully I can do this content. I might not be able to. Oh no, I can hurt things. Alright, kill all enemies in the barracks level 2. Let's see, this is the wrong direction. Well, I hit stuff every so often so I can get my barbarian speed up. But I'm not really worried about killing anything. Well, those guys I'll kill. Alright, I'm not taking any damage either. Cool. This is exactly what I want to be in, except for I'd like a lot more players to kill shit for me. Hopefully more people will join. Like that. You know what? I have... what can I do? Sweet. I will take that one. That'll increase my damage. Beautiful. I'm faster than you. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go on the road, Jack. I need to start practicing lyrics to songs. Just something I can do to kill time in between killing enemies. Nope. Come on. That's cool. They can't kill me. Shit, I think I needed it. Oh well, fuck it. I don't want to go through all this again. Cool, and then there's the fourth. And everybody should be working on a different thing. And hopefully some people are better geared than I am and can do it faster. Alright, now I have to kill everything down here.
My friend was
And apparently this guy wants me to follow him or some shit. Ooh. Oh, what the hell is this dude doing here?
I need fury.
See, usually you go to different areas, that way you can complete things faster, but, you know, whatever. Kill you. Kill you. Oh, fuck you. All right. So talk to this dude. Now I'll get a little bit more XP. I bet that dude was waiting to see where I went to for whatever reason. Activate the catapults. Cool, I've got Earthquake. Come here. Oh, is he also? Okay. Alright, cool. He's dead. Didn't get any of the stuff I really wanted. Paragon level 5, yay. So, kill this dude. Everything else should fall over in a second. Gotta kill these guys. Those guys should just fall over. There we go. First catapult. Hey, what's up, Ram Ranch? Still at work, bro? Camera's there. Gotta remember that. Alright. Get my barbarian run and make it to the next friggin' catapult. And you can also do this stuff while you're leveling. Oh, couldn't sleep? Yeah, I've been there, man. Actually, I'm still waiting for my sleep meds to kick in. I think there was a window where they would have worked. But I missed that window. I was hanging out with Magnolia and Fanta and everybody, so you were there too. And also I wanted to cut this this video of how to get your gear. And the first thing I really should have done is go to the blacksmith, and also yeah, there are some simple things I could have done to make this a lot easier. But the easiest way to do it is to get other people to do your work for you. I'm pretty sure most of these maps are being completed, while it's taken me forever to do this one. Had yesterday and today off. Sweet. It's been so long since I've had a job to say that I've had a day off. God, I hate unemployment, but also I really do think that a little while on the sleep medication is going to give huge benefits. when I start actually sleeping and sleeping regularly, um, I should feel fantastic. I feel like my muscles have relaxed some, and that's been a major problem. Like my muscles are just always tense. And I slept for 12 straight hours last night, and it was amazing. By last night, I mean the entirety of the time the sun was up, from like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But also, I think I have like an aversion to heat and sunlight deal going on. Yeah, I've really got to change my diet. I realized that when I ate a potato salad, I slept for like 20 damn hours. And to be fair, I ate a shitload of potato salad. But my body just couldn't handle digesting that many carbs. It dropped me. My doctors think I might be celiac or celiac, glucose intolerant. I don't think it's glucose. I know my cholesterol is fucking terrible. Oh, somebody else on this map? No. I guess I activated the catapult already. I don't know. I was paying attention to you. But yeah, my cholesterol is like through the fucking roof, and I can understand that because cholesterol comes from animal fats, and we eat way too much butter, too much fried food. And frankly, when I like meat, I like the fat, so that's my fault. That is 100% my fault. And also, I wasn't drinking enough water. I was drinking like no water. I hear a treasure goblin I probably can't kill. Oh, that's right. I can spend my blood shards too. Oh. Maybe I can get him. Oh, come on, freaking walls. Alright, he's going to dip. Yep. Oh well. This dude's gotta die. Yeah, I gotta get my parents to understand that I desperately need to change my diet because they do the shopping, and I'm so bad about eating the wrong thing that like we can't have certain things in the house. I have cut way back on my soda. I need to find a fish that I like, because I usually don't like fish, and it's a mostly a texture issue. Salmon I can't stand the taste of. Um, and the fish I tend to like is fried, which is not good. So I need to figure out. I don't want to attack the Siegebreaker Assault Beast. I feel like that will take forever. Oop. But killing 50 of these things will be a cakewalk. Yeah, I've cut out a majority of the soda. What I need to cut out now is the Red Bull that I used to replace it. But I think I'm over the extra super shitty feeling from the. I think caffeine or Red Bull hits me differently, and I don't think I'm going to get the same withdrawal symptoms. I'm so fucking tired all the time. Uh, and I just reach for that Red Bull because people want me to do stuff. Shit, I'm going to have a cookie order coming up. I really need to make a menu. I've made so much shit, like streusel cookies, man. Like, I forgot I even made the fucking things. A dude asked me to make streusel cookies once, and I went online and I figured out how to do it, and I made them, and they were fucking delicious. I completely forgot I had done it, because last time I saw him, I was like, oh, bro, you know, I need to make those streusel cookies for you. He's like, you did. They were delicious. You even put, like, fucking 3 different flavors of jelly in there. I was like, no shit. I forgot I could do shit like that. Like, I don't know. I need like I need a master list of my recipes for sure. Oh, I completed the objective already, I think. Yep. Oh, cool. One of the maps is done already. Oh. Cleanse the cursed chest. Where am I at? Ruins of Seshron. Cool. I can grab Kine's cube while I'm here, which is a big deal. Ow, I've got like a weird blood flow issue, so what winds up happening is like I won't eat, like I'll eat one meal some days, but when the blood goes to my stomach to digest that, like I'll just get fucking ravenous and I'll overeat like crazy because I never feel full. And then I'll go like 24 hours without eating. It's the weirdest shit. Or I might just eat all day long. My doctors have told me I need to do short meals. Oh, do not crash now. I'm going to be so pissed if this crashes. Oh my god. thank you, Blizzard. That was awesome. Oh, cool. It still thinks the game is running. Okay, I'm just going to do the rest of this shit tomorrow because I'm not going through that again, tonight. Rusty's got the right idea. He's sleeping. Oh, you're such a good boy right now. Oh, he's purring. All right. Um, go online. Oh, hey Ruku. Just my internet just randomly ass dropped. Uh, I was almost done with my season bounties. Okay, looks like I'm back. I'm going to go to a private game and I'm going to do a couple things I should have done to make this shit easier. Which means going to the blacksmith. Let's see what I got in my one bounty chest.
I'm overburdened.
Okay, I will take that helm. I will take that sword. I will put gems in these pants. I like the rend belt too much. And cool. Just got a bunch of recipes. And one for you. Royal Diamond. Alright, you're trained. There we go. There's one of the season journey things, which I knew I would need to get. Okay, so highest usable. Alright, so Hallowed Breach and Hallowed Nemesis. I'll take them. Except for I can't make them. So, I think that was... I think this is okay for now. Expand all, that's new. Alright, I can't make that. Fuck it, I'm just gonna roll with the armor I've got. Who do I need to see? I need to see her. I need to transmorgify something. Let's do the helmet. Let's do the chest. Alright, now I'm looking a little bit better. Let's see. Transmorgify this. I've got it to spend. There we go. Now I'm looking good. Next we need to do enchants. Okay, that is decent. Life after each kill. Nope, I like everything that's on there. Seismic Slam, I do not use that. Movement speed is pretty cool. Gold for monsters, resistance, all that's good. Critical hit chance, boom, that's good. Vitality, strength. Cold skills, I don't think I even use any cold skills. We'll go with crit. Increase the damage. That is all good. I can get a crit chance off that armor. Let's replace that bad boy. I'll take life per hit, maybe? That sounds... yeah, that sounds good. Alright, revenge. I do use revenge, but rend. Let's see if I can get a rend. Yeah, I'll take cooldown. Cooldown sounds good. And I think that's everything, maybe. See if I can't get more cooldown. I will take strength. Alright, cool. Okay, yeah, man. Play around, learn your classes. That's one thing you don't do when you power level is learn like how to use those skills and figure them out. Of course, I think that you both have played before. Oh, right. Let's see. What do I have? 70, 66. Level 70 weapon. 61. Bracers.
What a steal. Don't forget, luck always changes. See you soon.
That is too expensive.
Okay, so Ancient Spear and Boulder Toss by 100. I don't use either of those, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to hit up this multiplayer thing again now that my damage is increased. When do you get off, by the way? What time? 'Cause you said something around 5 o'clock. I told Magnolia we're going to try a stream around 5 o'clock also. And I'm going to try to make 5 p.m. Eastern time like a regular thing. Because I need to set a schedule. I just keep wanting to nap at like 7 o'clock for some reason, which sucks. But, you know, I'm old. I'm an old fart. Yeah, you're at work right now, but when do you get off work? You get off at 6 a.m.? Not, I probably won't be awake then. Yeah, I've got to clean out my old shitty car because it doesn't work. It doesn't have brakes anymore, so that's a bad thing. But my mom just got a brand new fucking SUV. Oh, it looks so fucking sexy. And I'm going to inherit her car, which is nice because it does have brakes. My car was such a shit pile. Oh, there we go. I'm doing a lot more damage. Cool. And I'm moving slightly faster, which is always nice.
I need fury.
Yeah, and I also have to make that list of recipes. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet on that. That's really stupid. I've got somebody that wants to buy stuff on me, and I said, oh, I'll send you a list of recipes that I make, and I just haven't. I haven't. Which is the dumbest thing in the world because it paints me as unreliable. And if I want to be like successful, I've really got to do stuff like I want to be successful. Yeah, it used to be just kind of, like baking was just kind of a game for me. But you know, people want to buy stuff and I don't have a job. So, you know, I might be able to make a name for myself. I might be able to get there one day. But I gotta act like I want it. That's what it comes down to. YouTube, anything, you gotta act like you want it. And quite frankly, what I have been doing a lot of the time is playing video games and broadcasting it, which is in line with other stuff I've been doing. You know, modding on YouTube, managing a Discord community, which I haven't really been like super hands-on lately, but oh man, I've been feeling so shitty. Oh, thank you. Actually, I've been a lot more hands-on lately than I have been in the last couple of weeks. Oh, shut up. Ooh, that hurt. Come on. I don't know why I hit that button. And another earthquake. Alright, what's next? Back to the battlefields. Oh, we got a third person in the game. That is nice. More people in the party, the faster it should go. Unless they're just sitting on their ass, which sometimes happens. Oh, cool. This is an easy one. Shouldn't take too long. I thought I hit you with this. There we go. So boring.
What is that? It blows. Can't you feel
There we go. Ah, yes, Runes of Secheron. Good. I can go get the cube, which is what I wanted to do before. The Icy Pit. Oh, what's this dude doing? Is he following me?
I will enjoy it?
Yep. He's following me. Great. Yeah, let's not split up and actually get our shit accomplished. Nice. Cool, and there's the fourth person. I think the guy that was following me went over to the boss fight, which, whatever. Of course, he might be following me because he's not tough enough to do this shit on his own. Yay, I got a Paragon portrait. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, let's get some numbers on my metrics. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right. I got a legendary weapon. Odinson. This is so much better than his whatever. Oh, it's a one-handed. That's why. All right. All right. Cool. It's a kill a dude thing. So much better than doing the catapults because I can just run past everything. Oh, I do have to kill 100 enemies. Thanks, Monstar. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot more fun when I have somebody in the room to talk to. It's unbelievable. Like, I've had at least one person for most of my stream for the last couple streams, and it is so much easier to come up with things to talk about. And, hopefully be a little bit more interesting. And I keep forgetting my camera's here. I keep looking at this pill bottle down here. I need to remember to like sit up, look at my audience. I don't even really have to pay attention to the game. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you just push your buttons whenever. Nothing's going to kill me, but I'm also not doing enough damage to really be useful. This guy. That's right. He's probably too weak to do stuff on his own. I shouldn't judge him. Returning to town. Oh my god, these people. That was an easy Radiant chest, but I also didn't get shit for it. I was hoping it was one that had a bunch of waves. Oh, Warcraft. Yeah, they really dropped the ball with this game. The characters are fairly low res. They didn't do enough with it, in my opinion. Even the guy who I was expecting to play with me, he's like, oh, I'll play Warcraft, or not Warcraft, Diablo 3 for a week. And he just couldn't give enough of a shit to play for more than an hour. Like, I started this kind of as a filler game until Dragon Quest Builders comes out. Cool. Finish that. Mop up these guys so I can friggin' teleport without getting hit. Okay, so that guy's there. You know, I like the high heavens. Yeah, I think you said you haven't played it in a few years, and the game is like very different nowadays. It went through several iterations because it was bad when it launched. No bones about it. This Diablo was disappointing from launch, and it makes me sad. I don't have to say that, but also there's some people that want to play it. It's like it's not a terrible game. It's just horribly mediocre, and that's not what you expect from a game like Diablo. You don't expect mediocre to go with a Blizzard title, but here we are. It's 2019. This ain't the Blizzard that it used to be. Everything must die. Oh God. Yeah, 15 million. I've done billions of damage. Just billions in one hit. You'll see it's going to get really ridiculous, especially in this season, because Barbarian has been buffed again, some skills, and I believe there's a new item in this season. Have made the old Whirlwind much more viable. So I should be doing like fucking crazy damage by the time I finish playing. Because what I'm going to do is, I think there's 15 or 16 torment levels. And I'm going to play until I've gotten to torment 16 at least, and then I'm going to push to the highest rift I can from that point. And I'll probably be done with the game, because there's a lot of grinding at that point, because you need to add special buffs to your weapons, which means that you're leveling gems, which means you're running rifts. Oh hey, Terriki. Don't worry about stepping back. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like when people got like weird the last time, the little bit of drama, it hit me hard, because I thought we were kind of past petty bickering, but I think that is behind us now. I think people realize that like. They were getting upset over things that needed to be didn't need to be dragged out, and it did nothing but make us look stupid. And fucking back pocket game review thinks he's, ooh, I've got the tea, I've got the receipts. I'm like, bro, I want to tell him, dude, I'm in the Discord. Like, I know what happened, and you ain't got shit. You're just chasing clout. Like, the Discord's got 2,500 members in it. Nobody in the Discord would say that, oh yeah, Cody's running a scam. Nobody in the community would ever say that. It was members that had problems with other members, and there was, it, like I said, it got blown out of proportion, and it's over now. But yeah, that's just what Back Pocket does. He pretends like he knows shit, but he sees that Cody's trending, and Cody isn't even involved in the Discord at all. Like, we'll talk to him on Discord, But he'll jump in for a couple of minutes and say hi to the community and chat with people, and then that's it. And this guy's acting like, oh, he manages the Discord. You know how hard it is to get a hold of Cody some days. I think you said like, oh yeah, Cody spoke to you. You're a mod in the Discord, and you're like, oh my god, Cody replied to me today. I'm so happy. Oh, I've already done this event. Oh yeah, this guy, he's saying that, oh, the community's turning against him, and what it really is it's the people from Amazon and shit that are getting paid to go on there and talk shit, and he's acting like that's like people that have been in the community, and it's not. It's just people going to specifically shit talk on his videos. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. It's like that out. I mean, it's like Back Pocket, Alpha Genesis, and what's his fucking name? Radical Rick. Like Rick talks shit, but I believe he was disproved fucking immediately. Yeah, I mean, these guys. Oh, that's right. No, Radical Rick was the one who's claiming that Cody's saying, "Oh, I'll kill myself if you don't give me money." It's like he recuts shit to try to make it look as bad as possible, and you know the context. Cody was laughing and joking. That was on a live stream. Yeah, no, Cody is like super fucking American, bro. Like I wouldn't even peg him as right wing, left wing. He just, you know, he wants what's best for the people around him. You know, he doesn't deal with political bullshit or any of that. If he has a stance on the coming election, I don't know it. Cool. I've got 2 chests. Let me go back to town. Pigeon wings. I do not have high hopes for Diablo 4, and the reason is I don't have faith in. I decided to get the day's eating out of the way. I do not have any faith in Activision. The only reason why this Diablo wasn't as good as it should be is because they shortchanged us. They didn't believe in the product. They didn't support it as long as they should have. And I'm a little mad at them. They don't offer like a whole lot in the seasons, unfortunately. It's a fun enough game. I've played a ton of Diablo 3. I don't want it to sound like this is a shit game. It's just for Blizzard, this isn't their usual quality. Which is just kind of sad. StarMade, I don't know if I checked out StarMade. Link it to me on Discord and like at me in Games General or something, and I'll check it out. I've got a whole lot of games I'd actually like to start checking out because I got last month's and this month's Humble, because they changed the way that the Humble bundle works. So I just got something like 10, 12 games, a whole bunch of shit. The first one I want to check out, I think, is what's it called? Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami. Not really. I think. Am I in the Besieged Tower? Yes. Oh, Besieged Tower 2. Okay. Anyways, Well, it's not going to be Fallout 76. It's just not, I don't think, going to be up to Diablo 2 standards. And that's what, like, um, that's why I'm interested in Torchlight, their MMO thing, because uh, their last post was, "We've heard you, and we're making the game more like Diablo 2." The guys working on Torchlight Frontiers really seem to care about making a more Diablo 2 like experience, which I think is the pinnacle of the Diablo series. There was a whole lot more stuff to do in it and collect. Um, it's on Steam. The demo is full game. I can show you how the system works. I think I'm looking at Torchlight or Path of Exile's pretty decent. If you subscribe to the Hubble bundle, you can get into the you look in the Trove. You get access to something they call Trove, which is just a whole bunch of DMR free games that you can download, and they're yours. And Torchlight 2 is in there. So if you subscribe for $12, you'll get all of the games from this month's Humble Bundle. And then on top of that, am I in Besiege Tower 2? Yes, I am. You'll be able to access a whole bunch of games. Torchlight 2 is one of them. So that's like $12. That's a really good deal. This is not a paid advertisement for Humble. I pay them every month. They give me games. Sometimes they're really good. I think I've got an extra copy of Soul Calibur 6. I'll have to look into that because I don't think that's something Cody would want. It's not something you can do a 4-hour stream on. I don't think. Maybe you can. I don't know. But I should have an extra copy of that, and I might give it away on my channel. I've probably got a couple extra keys laying around to give away. I actually no. I think all my extra stuff I sent over to Cody so he'd have content. But man, it's Humble. I'll wind up with extra copies of shit. I'm almost certain that's an extra Soul Calibur. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to link giveaways on this channel to my charity work, because that's kind of where I want people to get involved with me. I want to get people... I need to find an audience in West Palm Beach. Cool, that's the end of that. Cool. Chaldeum. Yeah, there are a ton of games in Trove, and I believe they're all DRM free, and you can just download them and have them, and I don't think you even have to subscribe the next month. It's there. Okay. I will kill all of you. For that one death breath. Well, it's... Alright, so I've been doing charity work for Relay for Life, American Cancer Society, for roughly a decade now. But my team is comprised of myself and my parents, and we're all basically crippled at this point. I set up a booth and I sell cookies. That's what I do. And I need people to help me. I've got a vehicle. I can make cookies. I can, I can get to the event. I cannot set up my booth, and I can't run it. Not the way I used to. So, like, I need to get a team of, I'd like to say 10 people. So I can continue. I usually raise about, I want to say $2,000 a year. And I think if I had enough people, I could actually win the event. Get first place. That'll be about $15,000. Yeah, that's why I raise money for cancer. The deal is, if I ever get cancer, I want to know that there's a cure, and the only way I can guarantee, I can't guarantee it, but, oh, thank you, dude. Fucking killed that guy for me. That was sweet of him. Yeah, so, if I want the best chance of surviving cancer, like, I need to raise money now. It's the scariest fucking thing, dude. What I've got ain't shit. I've been laid up for over 6 months. Actually, I've been sick for, I think, years at this point. I just didn't notice it at first. But it's not cancer. We've had so many friends and family get cancer, and it just fucking sucks, especially to see them waste away and die. You never get over it. And Mom has gone through it so much. She's the one who volunteered first. She had lost so many friends that particular year. I think over the course of 2 years, she lost like 5 or 6 friends to cancer. I don't remember exactly. I just know she was just fucking depressed and sitting at home all the time. And one day she decided that, she was going to do something, so she volunteered. She worked for AT&T at the time, and she managed to get AT&T to donate $10,000. Or something ridiculous. She raised over $10,000 that year. She lost a lot of friends because she was pushing really hard, and people just thought, that all Peggy does is call us and ask for money, which is specifically the reason I want to sell cookies, because I don't beg, even if it's a good cause. I'm not going to come with my hands out. If I'm going to make money on YouTube, it's because I'm playing games and I'm entertaining, or I'm doing something of value, something people find valuable. Like right now, I'm teaching you how to gear yourself in Diablo 3. Somebody is going to find this information valuable. And the way you do that is you get in a multiplayer game and... Oh, cool! I've already done the 5 bounty thing, and this is the guy I have to kill. But yeah, you just you join the game, you get the shit done. Oh, that's right. I think there is a later season journey that means you gotta do like all the bounties in one session or some shit. Or you just have to complete all the bounties. That's what I thought this was. There's some merit to the refined sugars, whatever. I'm not super fond of corn syrup. Like, but then again, when I used to drink sugar, I used to get, I used to have what, oh, just do the ancient devices, I'm not going in there. Canker sores, yeah, sugar gave me bad canker sores. I get sores on my lips. I couldn't drink, like, orange juice ever, because it hurt like hell. And corn syrup doesn't do that to me. That doesn't mean it's healthier by any stretch. It definitely tastes different, but I've got a really, really good sense of taste. You guys fucking die.
The ancients have blessed me.
But yeah, I know I need to make a major diet change. I think I wasn't talking. Who was I talking to? Ram Ranch about that. Yeah. I've got to make some major dietary changes. And one of those things is I've got to drink a lot more water. I drank a lot more water yesterday. I've got pills that help me sleep, and hopefully they'll kick in at some point. I took them around 11, 12 o'clock, hoping to be at bed by like 1 or so, but I've been up hanging out with a bunch of people, so I don't know if it's the medicine's fault or my fault that I'm not asleep. But frankly, I feel a little betrayed by the drugs. I should have been able to say, nope, there's no way I can stay up. But I did sleep for like 12 straight hours yesterday, and I felt a lot better in the morning than I usually do. So I'm hoping that after a few days of taking this medication, I'll be able to move around more freely and actually do stuff. Yeah, right now the step I'm in is I'm trying to get the American Cancer Society to understand my needs from them. But my contact has been sick. She's pregnant. She's busy. It's the holidays. So things are stagnant. I've got a couple of people in the Discord that are really interested in working with me on this, and one of the dudes has produced some astounding art. If you've seen the new Famelot logo and the grandmother Francis, that was Red King. I've been working with him, talking about like the Famelot logo, and he's working on other stuff right now. You know, we've just been discussing projects. He's a good artist, and then he's asked my input, like, you know, oh, what colors should this be? What can I do with this? You know, and I think right now he's working on a T-shirt for the Famelot, which should look fantastic. All of his stuff looks fantastic. All right, so one way to earn money is to find game groups, post a fundraiser link to streams. Yeah, that's something I'm trying to work with. Mostly I need a way, because I don't want to touch any of the money. So I just need a way for donors to donate directly to Cancer Society, but I also need to be able to recognize them on the spot, is what I'm really going for. Because you know, that's what Cody does. You know, when you see super chat, you say something, because it's so amazing that somebody's willing to donate. It's always amazing, especially like if I'm not offering them a product like cookies. Cookies, they're not that expensive to make. I can take $50 and turn it into $300 as long as I sell everything very easily. Oh, hey, if you want to get into web and graphic design, I mean, the Famelot Discord, that's kind of where I wanted to go with all that, is just getting people doing useful things. People that want to learn how to do stuff. We're starting up a creators channel. Hopefully we'll get Magnolia to come back into the Discord. You know, we've got a bunch of other YouTube content creators and people who want to do YouTube stuff, and we can all discuss the you know, how we do, what problems we have, and really, you know, I think it's a really cool thing we can do with the community. Um, we've got kind of a unique Discord community, I believe. I guess everybody thinks they have a unique Discord community, but the community is really self-sustaining for the most part. Um, and the mods don't have to do a ton of stuff except for recognize what people want to do and make it happen. Give them a room. You miss web design and graphic. I'm also not implying that you should be making. uh, yeah, I mean, the certification might be useless, but the knowledge is there. Um, I'm not certified in anything, but I do all these silly little shops and shit. I mean, um, I think 2 or 3 of Cody's recent streams had stupid shops that I made with Paint 3D, which is just not a super great program. But I can do like quick and dirty shops, and they look decent, and people seem to like them. They get mentioned. Like Dying Light, people. That was a cool one because I took the thumb out. Like, you know, I placed the bottle in the zombie's hand, and I replaced the thumb, and I could have done so much better with Cody's head, I think. But I think I did that in about 5 minutes, and most of that 5 minutes was me just trying to remember how shit works. Looking for the right head, looking for... usually what I do when I get heads is I'll just pick a random video of Cody's. Okay. There we go, event complete.
I need to go back.
Yeah, and I'll just I'll pause the video and then I'll print screen, like, because Cody makes funny, goofy faces. And yeah, I'll just grab one of those. All right, cool. I got a bunch of stuff. I don't want any of this, I'm sure. And yeah, I'll just cut it out and resize it and plop it in there. I try to find like the dumbest faces. It's actually really fun. Money shot. I am building a game. Yeah, and one of the things I was thinking about doing in the Discord is a Fix My Shop contest. Especially the Dying Light shop, he'll probably play that game again. I've got so many ideas of things I could add to that that intro card that I think it'd really add to it. Or yeah. Sorry, my English no good. But yeah, I want to flesh it out, especially with stuff that happened in that that live stream. Let's see, Legendary Dagger, that one sucks. This one is fantastic. Let's put a green gem in you. Sweet. Cool. And Rakanoth and Exul. Are they still alive? Azul is. But yeah, basically the idea is get people to take the shop I've already done, add to it, or change the shop and do their own version, or get them to do a shop for a game they want to see Cody play, which I think is a great way of gauging interest in games. So, you know, if a lot of people are shopping the same thing, you know, Cody will probably say, hey, maybe I should play that. Because, of course, there's a ton of stuff like Dying Light. There's a lot of games that he's just hasn't played. He doesn't know how good they are. You would be able to... give me a second, and because I'm going to have to close this game anyway. I just need to kill the boss, and when I've got those two bosses, I'll start a new map because I'll have other things I've got to accomplish. Cool. And that's one more season journey thing I've finished. Give me that. But yeah, just create a seasonal character. Make sure it's a seasonal character. And I don't know if you put in my friend code yet. I put it in the game's general chat or at some point. It's like Karis 1967, and you'll have to look at the spelling of Karis. Okay, I can add you in a second. Oh, that's right. I wanted to ask you about your name. Is that a Silver Hawks reference? Please tell me it's a Silver Hawks Monstar reference. It probably isn't. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Silverhawk's Monstar transformations. It's a thing that happened constantly in that cartoon. It's complicated. Yeah, the bad guy of the series lived on Monstar. Or no, I think there was a actual star called Monstar, and when he looked at it with his cybernetic eye, it transformed him into like this super badass demon fucker. I think Rakanoth is the other guy I have to do. He became basically invincible when he got a chance to look at the light of the Monstar. And he had a little thing, he said something like, "Grant me the might, the majesty, the barara of the Monstar." What it really was is, it was a good way to kill about 3 to 5 minutes in every episode. Where'd you go? Cool. Killed him. I used to wear a cat collar that had a tag that said Monster. I was playing StarMade a lot, and I ended up naming myself Monster, which I remembered was the enemy team in Space Jam. Yes, if anybody wonders where furries came from, Lola Rabbit in Space Jam is, I think, exactly the moment in time the furry was invented. I mean, who wouldn't look at that and say, I want to fuck meet that bunny? Yeah. That's a hot little rabbit. I'm talking about rabbit sex at 5:35 a.m. Oh, it's 2 a.m., so you are over in mountain time? Like, I'm not into furry costumes, but I do like cosplay. Like, I would love an oh, there we go. Season journey complete. I got a new transmog. And I do not have mail yet because, oh my god, he looks so much better. So much better than before. So season journey. All right, so season 2. Reward, I get an item. So I need to finish these to get my set. Craft a level 70 weapon or armor piece. I need Kanai's Cube, Sidnea, ring or amulet, so teleport back. California, all right. Yeah, like, I'm not judgmental about the whole furry thing. I mean, do what you think, you know, do what you like, whatever. If you're not bothering me, then I don't give a shit. If you're like all dressed up furry and you come into my place of work and you insist like, I don't know, I give you a hug. I'm stretching. I'm trying to think of a way that a furry could offend me. Cool. And there's another season journey thing. I didn't even need to do that. I do need to make okay, cool. This amulet sucks, but, and this is 71. This amulet is not any better. Go away. Weapon or armor. Bracer. Craft you. Oh, I wanted a bracer. Okay, so season journey. What's next? Kanai's Cube and Sidnea, which both take for fucking ever to find. Let's see. Ruins of Sejuron. The two other people are actually me. I'm streaming, so that counts as one viewer. And then also I'm watching chat on my phone on the same account, but it counts as a second viewer for some reason. Like, I don't have a chat overlay on my screen or anything. I'm not that smart. I'm sure if I just looked it up in Google, I'd be able to figure it out, but I just haven't spent that kind of time. Yeah, I literally hang out with myself when I stream. Yeah, I've just been lazy about doing stuff. Like I wanted to stream, but I never thought I'd get serious about it. And then a couple of things happened. Like I was learning about streaming in Discord when I met Cody, or let's say when I saw Cody for the first time online. And you know, it was because of that I helped him set up his Discord, because I'd set my own up at that point. I don't really have very many people on it. Everybody's already in the Camelot Discord, so I just used that one. Because I'm already connected to too many Discords as it is. And also my Discord is primarily for charity. And there's just nothing going on at the moment. So there's no real need for me to be using it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I've been sick. I've actually been too sick to stream because I keep falling asleep at random intervals. God, where is the exit on this map? So like, yeah, if you don't pick a time slot and say I'm going to be here on this day at this time, you'll never be successful. Which is why I just told Magnolia, like, she usually has 2 people in stream, but she's been getting up to like 10, and some of that is because I've been pushing people. Terrariku's been pushing people to join her stream. She's got a good voice. She's interesting. She's not quite loud enough, but she's got a child sleeping. I can understand that. But, you know, she'll be good at it. As long as she's consistent about her schedule, people will be able to find her. Oh, this may be like... I might have to go this way. Brr. Yeah, like everything, I was kind of like a cat, or I am very cat-like in that I have my very set schedule and ways. And back when I was managing a business, and you know, back when I was a hiring manager and I was training people, you know, like, I liked to know what I was doing when I was doing it, and I had everything laid out. And it worked really good, but I haven't worked in a long time. Oh, do you want to go, Rusty? I'm going to let... Oh, I'm in online. I can't pause. I'll let you out soon. But yeah, like the place I was working, Wawa, they just weren't training people in the kind of mindset I was trained in. And you know, if you want to be successful, you gotta be able to focus on one task at a time, get shit done. You build an airplane with electrical harnesses. Yeah, you're going to be very, very focused and methodical for sure. Because everything you do has to be perfect. You know, my managers couldn't get people to put up fucking shipments on time or even come to work. Or, I mean, they paid above industry standard. It was a decent job, except for I worked with a ton of shitty people that just didn't give a fuck about anything. And I blame the hiring managers and the lack of training on that. And I got super stressed out, and I had like a panic attack, and now like I don't do a whole lot of anything. Dismal abode. Like, even thinking of going back to work there gave me a panic attack, because I just know I'd go back and I'd go back into the exact same situation. I'm Mr. Reliable. Everybody assumes that, well, if they don't do it, Jeff will fix it. So, like, no. You make crap. Management for me, I've managed gas stations and video game stores, and but for me, management is really about learning the team under you, knowing their skill sets, their personalities, and just getting people to work together and focus on the same thing. And that's kind of what I want to do with my my Relay for Life team, is a focus on job skills, because if I'm making and selling cookies, well, that's a business, and if you treat it like a business, you'll get skills that you can adapt to the real world. You seem to be able to interface and communicate with the manager as well. All the supervisors want to be on the 5S rep. Yeah, as what the, like, I haven't looked for a management job in a long time, because the companies I've been working for are very unreliable. They use managers. If you're in a salaried position and you work for 7-Eleven, you will work 7 days a week. Cody, he got 2 days off when he was a manager, but what he was really doing was answering emails on those days. And I think that's what he said about Walmart too, was, you know, on his days off, he was answering emails. God, where is this stupid thing? All right, I think it's this direction. I just don't think oh, okay, I see where I need to go. But, yeah, and that's kind of what GameStop was trying to do to me when they bought the company I worked for, was on my days off, they wanted me micromanaging my store from home. And they were sending me updates of my sales from, like, they'd call me at 9:15. I opened at 9 o'clock. They want to know I didn't have any pre-books or subscriptions. I'm like, well, the store just opened. They're like, well, how come you don't have any customers? Like, because all my customers are asleep at that time. I don't dictate when the store opens or closed. I'd like to come in later. Yeah, and that's something you gotta be tenacious. Like, you always gotta look at ways to increase productivity, and that doesn't mean working people to death. It means finding a smarter way. You know, you figure out, okay, if you have 2 people stocking a cooler, you can get it done like 5 times faster than one person. Why? Because if those people are communicating with each other and working off each other, they can hand stuff off and put it back to so much faster than one person. And, you know, I'm talking about a major cooler. I used to be like the cooler king. And, you know, it's all about figuring out the best way to get things done. And again, that means not taking shortcuts or Because a lot of people, when they're they're trying to accomplish stuff, they'll take all these shortcuts and shit and call it a day, and it's just like shoddy. Eventually, it'll catch up with you. I've seen managers that they the major thing about management, the key to management is understanding that you are the most responsible person in the room. The buck starts and stops with you. You are responsible for your staff. You are responsible for leading by example, but you're also leading by example does not mean that you are going to do everything yourself. You need to expect people to work to your. That's a bad sentence. You want people to work to your expectations, and a lot of time that means impressing them that you can do their job, and you can relate to what they're going through. And if you know you're going to ask them to do something that is going to suck, some sympathy goes a long way. I've doubled the production of our area by addressing the issues until I got action. Yeah, the bad part about salary positions, because there's an exponential increase in available labor. I've been vocal about possible shortcuts, reminding management that a few hours is better than weeks of lead time. Yeah, shit. One of the places I worked recently, this place, Brown Industries, I worked with one of my, I think at this point, my best friend, because we talk every single day, even if it's a couple sentences. I went to go work for Andrew, and I had hired Andrew at Rhino Video Games. So I was his manager, and then later, several years down the line, I was living with him, and I was working for him, which is you think it'd be a really weird situation, but it wasn't. It was super cool, except for the fact that the business was total shit. And we were at the end of the production line. I was in shipping, and so they'd get the product to us. We'd have to pack it, get it shipped out, and every single time, the product was already late. It was like 3 weeks or 3 months late when it got to us. And they'd say, okay, well, you have to get this shipped out in X amount of time. And oh my God, it was ridiculous. And salesmen would, instead of checking and seeing if something was already on the production line, which means they couldn't meet their, they'd quote something to somebody. We couldn't meet those deadlines because they didn't. Nope, this is the wrong direction. They just didn't check to see if the production line was available for that time frame. So what would happen was we'd get things backed up. They'd get their commission for the sale. And then for some reason, it came out of our department when it was late. They blamed shipping for everything. And they also made us charge so much for shipping. And we also found out they were cooking the books. But by God. And then what they would do is that if they had something that needed to get shipped out, they'd give me a 2-week time frame. And then I'd get people lined up doing a production line, and we got it out in 2 days. Well, they just decided they didn't need anybody because, well, it took us 2 days to do something they expected us to do 2 weeks. And they could cut their budget by sending us home. So that's what they did, instead of finding other things for us to do. Oh God, it was totally, give me a second. So Brown Industries was the biggest business in Georgia, except for there was Shaw Carpet, there was another carpet, I can't remember. There were Mohawk, Shaw. I think there was another big carpet manufacturer up there, and they'd send their stuff to Brown. And like if you go into Home Depot and you look at carpet samples, that's something that was probably made at the place I worked. And they did a whole bunch of other stuff too. But like by and large, carpet was major. Oh, that's right, the cat went out. But anyways, back in the day when I worked for Rhino Video Games, Brown was the place you wanted to work. It was fantastic because James Brown, the owner, he was an old white dude, not the James Brown, but the James Brown that owned Brown Industries was a super nice dude. He would go out and hand out like Christmas bonuses himself. He knew everybody's name. Great guy. And then what would happen is he died. And they brought in a management company to run the business, and that management company destroyed the business and drained it dry. They didn't give a shit about profits. They cared about lining their pockets, and it was so disgusting what they did. Who do I need? Sidnea, that's Chaldeum. Zoltan, cool. Belial, Magda. There we go, Sidnea. But yeah, the management company, so James Brown's kids didn't give a shit about the company. So they let these guys come in and manage it for them, and they ran it into the ground. And it became like one of the fucking worst places to work at. Everybody hated each other. They're always at each other's throats. Nothing ever got done on time. Salesmen didn't give a fuck about anything because they were getting their bonuses no matter what. So they always overpromised. It was crazy town. From what I've heard though, one of the heirs, the guy who was good friends with the dude that I worked with, like he finally like put down the blunts because he realized he's about to lose his inheritance. Everything's about to go. And he got super serious about the business. And apparently he's turning shit around. He's the heir. He fucking owns the majority of the business, and he's taking care of shit, from what I've heard. So hopefully he turns things around. Clean carpet for 4 years. That is to play investments, portfolio investors. They will undermine. Yeah, that is what has happened actually to every good business I've worked at. It's been purchased, it's been dismantled, and it's been drained of all of its value. The first company of note, let's see. The first real job I had was at 15 with Publix, and Publix is actually still going pretty strong. I can't really say, I can't talk shit about Publix. It seems like a decent job. And I worked for Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie was fucking terrible. The manager was embezzling. The bookkeeper was sleeping with the manager. I never got any raises. I was still a minor, but they didn't give a shit about the fact that I went to high school or like had shit I had to do. And they put me in the seafood department, which I did not want to work in the seafood department. I lost like all my friends because I reeked of fish constantly, everything. You know, I'd leave my fucking uniform in the garage, but it didn't matter. Everything I owned started smelling like fish. and nobody wants to hang out with the fish smelling guy. So I wound up quitting there, going to Mobile Oil. Mobile Oil was a fantastic job. That's where I actually learned most of my work ethic. I got my first management position, assistant manager, when I was 18, and that was like one of the smallest stores I've ever worked in, but it was also the busiest store in the nation. It was insane how much product we pushed through that store, and I was in charge of ordering. I basically ran that store. I didn't do any hiring at the time, but I was expected to manage these people, and sometimes the owner, or not the owner, but the manager would order, would get some real shit people. It sucked I didn't have control over that at all, but I was also... Oh, cool. I got my first bag. All right. One message pending.
I am returning to town.
All right, so I'm going to go back to town, and then I'm going to open that up. So I killed Sidnea. I finished Chapter 2, Season Journey, and then I got this mail icon when I open it up. Claim to inventory. There we go. Now I've got 2 set pieces. Let's identify these set pieces. There we go. Gauntlet of the Waste and the Helm of the Waste. And my first set bonus is increase the damage per second of Ren by 500% and its duration by 15 seconds. And I've got this belt that Ren can now stack on 2 times on an enemy, which means like I've already got a piece of this particular set. The objectives are very simple shit. It'll tell you like, so I'm on Chapter 3 objectives. Complete a Nephilim Rift on Master difficulty or higher. I've already done that. Craft a gem of Imperial or greater quality. So I made a good gem. Hey there, Kadala. Spend... Hey there, Kadala. I don't know how to say that song. Anyways, spend some blood shards. I've done that. Now I have to kill Magda at Master difficulty, which I think I'm on. Kill Belial at Master difficulty. I didn't get an Act 2 back bounty catch for some reason. And then I have to extract a legendary power, which I will actually do with the belt that I've got. So I just got this cube. Now I'm going to take this belt, because this is a level 65 belt. Yeah, I'll replace the belt. Oh, sorry. I have to look at my recipes here. Extract legendary power. That's what I want. So I'll push fill. And I am missing Chaldeum Nightshade. So I have got to leave this game. Yeah, Necromancer's plenty fun. We'll go to private bounties. I need to bump up the difficulty, I think. I'm going to set it to Torment and see how that goes. Yeah, Necromancer is super fun, and you'll have a bunch of skeleton dudes and stuff. It's what we call bringing the farm. So you'll have a bunch of dudes to help you out. So you're going to have a fairly decent time. Let's see. That goes with Bash. I thought I had something else that worked with Bash, but I guess not. And I don't have any rings with effects. String of ears. I don't have Nightshade. I'm being stupid. Okay, so I need Chaldeum is where I am. To Magic the Gathering zombie deck. Basically. And the first build you're going to work on is going to be whatever they hand you.
I need fury. You can't leave us here.
So this Rend build that I've got right now. Oh god. This is going to be sexy. I've got to change one of my skills so that I can generate fury at all times. We'll change that one. Berserker Rage, no. Generate 2 fury. Okay, cool. Because I always want to be able to rend with this character, which means I need to have resources, and usually you only get resources by hitting people. Yes, it should have built-in headset voice chat. However, that would come over on my video because I don't have my audios separated because I don't want to deal with that shit. I will do games with other people. We'll probably talk over Discord. It could be over Blizzard's thing. It doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. I can do Torment 1, no problem. I could probably bump it up. Actually, I know I can bump it up because I can just switch out my gems, which I should do. Okay, so I need to finish this. But yeah, when I'm playing with you and Terrariku and everybody, I'll do voice enabled live streams. I think I want to do shows with other people. I think I'd do a lot better if I had someone to work off of. I don't want it to get too crazy though, because like I have trouble like concentrating and focusing on anything when I'm talking or hearing a lot. I don't know. Oh, I haven't added you yet. This isn't an online game though, so I should be able to. Friends available, add friend. Alright, friend request sent. And friend request received. No, I should be killing everything.
You cannot stand before me.
But yeah, you can already see such a huge difference in the damage I can do because I bumped it up to Torment 1, and I am just wrecking shit now. The boss won't be able... Well, I might get close. If I'm close enough to Zoltan Cool, I will kill him, because I'm pretty sure I have to anyway at some point. Or, that's right. I know where Zoltan Cool is. And he will die. "30 seconds? I thought I was down to 2. It must be... I know why. It's because my internet shut off, so I'm probably like at maximum latency. Yeah, like right in the middle of my stream, my internet dropped, and cool, I did that. So that's probably why my latency sucks balls right now. But those are, you just, that's what you deal with when you stream. Something will go wrong. Something will always go wrong. Okay, I don't need that shit. No, I mean, we're not playing any kind of a PvP game. No, that has to do with settings. Like, if you look at my playlist, there's a Diablo 3 stream. I forgot exactly what I said. I think it was the joys of streaming. It's a minute long, and basically the reason why it's only a minute long is because I figured out that I did not choose the good latency setting when I set up the stream, so it was on the worst one. And if you're talking to people, like, you want to reply to them as soon as they say something.
The voices fade. The spirits in this place are calm. I can begin the work of freeing them.
You know, this is going to be fun because I think I'm playing with a couple of people who just haven't really played this game in forever, and it's going to be all new and fresh, which will be really nice. God, I'm so hunched over.
I can't carry anymore. Thank you. And go with the blessings of Rathma. 2 decades ago, my mentor faced the forces of evil and emerged victorious. I cannot hope to surpass his achievements, but I will try to bring balance to the raging forces.
Alright, so I have to clear the pillars again. God, that is so much better. I've got one of my favorite weapons. Just aesthetically, it's one of my favorites. It's just a huge butcher's knife looking piece of thing. Just an impressive hunk of steel with a dragon. Actually, I'll probably update my thumbnail after this with my gear. Alright, cool. He's dead. If I decided to stream, I kind of want to make a collaborative style stream. Unconventional competitions and games. That sounds cool. You want to make a ship in StarMade that acts like a conquest mission using logic to set up capture points. Oh, there's a really cool game, or it looks cool, that I got from Humble that is, it's called Totally Normal Basketball, I think. It looks really neat. Like, you've got these giant robotic basketball players, and you move them. It's like logic puzzles, basically. I can't really describe it. But there's a bunch of controls, and you move these weird mechanical things around, and it's super cool looking. Yeah, this thing is the fucking bomb. Like I said, it's one of my favorite pieces of gear. And the gloves and the helmet are part of my set armor, so I'm going to look really fucking sweet when that's done. And I'm going to switch my wings out probably to the mechanical wings from Overwatch, because those things look fucking badass, and they should work really great with the armor set. By the time I'm done streaming, I'll have a really cool looking character. And there's some boots. Those might be a part of my set. They might not be. I'm just looking for this last device. It's not telling me where it is yet. You know what I'd like to see? Something I used to really love, but you don't really see a whole lot of anymore. Tower defense games. There were a couple of really clever ones, and I think there's a lot more you can do with the tower defense premise than has been done so far. Oh god, yeah, I'm dead. But everything else is dead too. I love this build. And this cleaver gives me back mana, which is fantastic. Like, I couldn't ask for a better weapon at this point. It's not the weapons I want, but it is a fantastic temporary weapon. And everything is dead, except for you. Well, here's what's wrong with Butterfly Barbarian. When he puts that meat cleaver on his back, it like clips through the wings, which will probably happen with all the wings, but I think this guy's going to look more like a mecha until I get more armor pieces and I can change it up. So I want to go with the mechanical element. Oh, there is a treasure goblin somewhere around here. Let me go murder him. And are you dead? There you go. And what's next? Ancient Waterway, and that is it for this one. Well, tower defense games are typically mazes. Oh, marine mazes? phases? Yeah, they're usually like a combination of logic puzzle, maze. There's some really cool ones that are RPGs, and that's kind of what I would like to do is some kind of a RPG tower defense kind of game. Even so far as setting up like for permanent character death, and like you take older maps and you kind of automate them. I'm big into being able to automate your games in some form or fashion with logic. Like that's why I like Final Fantasy 12 so much. It had the Gambit system, so your characters would kind of auto battle, but they would do it in a way that you pre-programmed. And that I thought was just fantastic because I went over to Andrew's house and he was loving Final Fantasy 12, but he was having a little bit of a hard time. And then I changed his logic around to what I was using, and then the game became so simple. You just walk forward and shit died, and all I did was use the skills he already had in a slightly different variation, and boom, it made so much difference. And he was so mad he didn't see it himself because he's actually like a programmer, coder, web designer. He is far more intelligent than I am. I have no bones about saying that. Oh, I'm supposed to kill everything. Yeah, he is so much more intelligent than I am, but on occasion, I'll see something stupid that he missed, and then of course I'll brag about it because I got one over on him. He's also very anal retentive. Like a good way to piss him off is I'll go and I'll take a movie off his bookshelf and I'll put it in a different location. And see how long it takes for him to notice that his bookshelf is not in alphabetical order. And usually it takes, he'll walk past it and then he'll look back at it. And like, it's almost instant. Like, he'll just know something's wrong. And then he'll look at me and he's like, what the fuck did you do? I put like the most god-awful fucking movie in the world on his bookshelf, and he caught me 3 times. And I'm pretty sure the last time he just let me do it. Okay, here we go. Of the waste. Okay, cool. So that is a part of my set, and the next one I get another set bonus. And I will get 2 more as soon as I finish this journey. Kill Belial and extract a legendary. I've already done a legendary using Kanai's cube, haven't I? Oh no, I haven't, because I couldn't. Alright, so string of ears, that's a good one. Fill, string of ears, transmute, and then I'll equip it. And reduce damage from melee attacks by 30%. So I'm just that much tougher. Alright.
I never stopped looking for Kanai's cube. Finally, I learned that they had entrusted it to a secret society of barbarians. The last
Demons at the door.
died in Bale's invasion of Seshron. His spirit guards.
Alright, cool, there we go. Get a couple more recipes. I think I should get another season journey. Nope. It's been so long since I've listened to Insane Clown Posse. Belial, that's who I need to kill. Aren't you here somewhere? No. You're... Yeah, you're in Chaldeum, aren't you? Belial. Yeah, I think I stopped listening to ICP a couple years before they came out with like miracles. Magnets, how do they work? That was funny. I saw I think I saw Big Money Hustlers and Big Money Rustlers. I think those are two Insane Clown Posse movies that I actually saw. Oh my god, this is just tearing his ass up. Oh, right. I'm looking down because I'm looking at my action bar. Alright. Season 3 journey is complete. Claim to inventory. Now I've got another Hadrig's Gift. Shoulders and boots. So I got the same piece that I've already gotten, but I'm not going to... I could change that to one of the pieces I need, but I'm not going to waste the materials to do that. Oh, you're caught up on the stream? Weird. Yeah, my latency should be about 2 seconds. Alright, Pauldrons of the Waste, and these may not be any better. Let's see, Hammer of the Ancients, that's Ancient Spear. I don't use either of those. Alright, I can dump everything else. Alright, so Season Journey, what else do I need to do? Rift and Roll. Finish a Nephilim Rift on Torment 1, no problem. Reforge a weapon property to a socket at the Mystic. So I'll just do that with a random ass regular weapon that is going to be cheap to reforge. Alright. I guess I have to take off the socket to replace the socket. That worked. Oh, that was dumb. Alright, so Rift and Roll. Torment 1 Rift. So I need to do stuff on Torment 4. So I'm going to switch it to Torment 4 now. And I should be able to handle stuff on Torment 4. What was my extra bonus? During Whirlwind and for 3 seconds after, you gain 50% damage reduction and your applied rends deal triple damage. So we are going to switch something to Whirlwind. And that is going to be Sprint. And what whirlwind do I want? Dust Devils, Hurricane, Blood Funnel. Gain 1 Fury. Alright, because I want to whirlwind as long as possible. So I'm going to go try a Nephilim Rift Torment 4.
Many Nephilim have stood where you are now, but
Yep. Things are dying. Sweet. So now I can do Torment 4, which is quite a bit better than the Torment I was on before. And then I run twice and shit just dies around me. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So you'll remember, maybe, maybe not, at the beginning of the stream, I was doing no damage. Let's see, last stream I was running Terrariku up. It was a 2-person game, and I had to drop the difficulty level down because I couldn't kill anything. Now I can spin for basically forever, and everything's just dying around me, and I can probably bump up the Torment again. I need to put diamonds in my gear for armor, because I'm doing so much damage. I don't care about my strength at the moment. I'd rather have survivability. But I won't, that's not like super pressing, because everything's just dying anyway. Since I'm not dying, it's not an issue.
your flesh is weak.
Oh, that's right. I need to kill stuff because I'm in a rift.
More fury.
That is my one and only objective.
I am badly hurt.
Got myself killed, but that's no big deal.
Not enough fury.
And everything dies. Die, 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 die. This will be a super fast, easy rift. If people don't keep getting frozen. In fact, I should switch up one of my skills so that if I die, I pop back up alive. Because that would be super nice. I don't need the damage buffs that I had put in there before. I don't think. They might be helping massively because they're percentage buffs. There is a weapon. Hopefully it's something I want. I don't think it is, though. Alright. And the reason why this weapon is so good is because it gives me back more fury. And Fury is really what is making everything happen right now. It is a super sexy weapon, but it's sexy for what it does. Come on, get your death. Spin to win. I spin, I spin, I spin to win. I win, I spin, I win. I need a spin to win song. Also, I need a better voice so I can sing it. I spinny spin, spin to win. Oh, that was a mighty weapon. This is turning into a decent run. Light and Shrine, yay. And I died again. It'll happen. And I died again. Let me build up my Fury a little bit. And then rend some. Okay, these guys are such a pain in the ass. Alright, they should be dying shortly. There we go. I just need a few more things to clear out this rift. Don't know if I'll find them. Oh, thank you. And thank you. See what that helmet is. Probably nothing useful. And that hurt. That really hurt. I need to put those diamonds in. He should pop up near me. Thank you. Oh, good God damn it. And my shit's broke.
I need to go back.
Alright, let's kill this bastard now. He's dead. and close out the rift and another season journey thing down, and then I'll just have to clean up some odds and ends. Riftacular, cool. Rift Raff, Rifting Yarn, Rift and Roll. I thought I'd get a couple more. Okay, so I need the Key Wardens, Arena, Skeleton Key, upgrade a rare item to legendary. So what do I have that's rare? You are a rare sword. Probably don't need that. I should actually research what I need. What was I going to do? I was going to go over here and just make some bullshit. I'll make an amulet. Forged jewelry. Level 70 amulet. Alright, so I just go to the Kanai's cube over here, look at the recipes, reforge legendary, upgrade rare item, that's what I want, so I'll press fill, and then I will put in my rare item, and it's going to take 25 death breath are the thing that you're going to really need. I've only got 73, so you'll run out as quick. Alright, cool. Kimbo's gold. There we go. It's a legendary amulet. That's sweet. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to see what this gear is. This might be something I actually need. Yep. Whirlwind. So that's part of my whirlwind set. So I probably did want to transform that sword. I might have got what I wanted, or what I needed. Oh well. Leoric's crown, don't need that. Exarian, yep, that's useless. Let's see. Go over to the chest here, drop you off, you, and you get your own page. What's next? Key Wardens. Act 2, Dalgard. See, there's where the Key Warden is. So you just follow the purple arrows, and these guys will die very quickly. At least they will for me. Oh, that's right. I don't have rush on anymore. I was going the right direction. Put me in a weird spot. Let me get some water. Here we go. 1, 2, and spin. Death's breaths are super important. Alright. next one. Let's go Bastion Keep. Where is the Key Warden? God, and Whirlwind lets you pass through enemies, which is like fucking invaluable.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not.
Key Warden, where are you? I want to hit you with my huge ass cleaver.
Back to hell, dog.
Back to hell, dog. Back to hell, dog. Snake. That's not the right voice.
I throw
Colonel's or Cody's Solid Snake is so fucking good. Snake. Colonel, I'm dummy thick. Colonel, I'm dummy thick. I can't. Nope. And there's one more season journey out of the way. Chaldeum, I've done that one. West March doesn't have one. Tristram, where is the key? There we go.
I will not be denied.
Alright, he's frozen. He's already dead. I don't even have to touch him again. Okay, so where's my next one? High Heavens. Where's the key? And I believe this is the last key I need. And I believe he's already dead. Oh no, he wasn't dead. Now he is. And there's a death spreads for me, yay. Alright, so Season Journey, what's the next thing I need to do? Arane, Skeleton King, and Greater Rift is all I have to finish. So, Arane, are you... Ronnie's the spider, that's right. Da, 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 da. Thank you for Death's Breath.
I've gained new power.
Wrong direction. La, la, da, 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 da. Out of my way. Yeah, I'm already doing damage in the millions. When I crit, I can clearly see I'm hitting over 1 million damage. Oh, and those are the ticks off of Rend. That's right. Well, I'm doing triple damage when I'm... so I put 2 stacks of Rend, and then I'm doing triple damage when I'm doing Whirlwind with my Rend. So I'm doing like this crazy fucking amount of damage. There we go.
Or fury.
Yeah, I'll build up my... There we go. Now, 1, 2, spin. Dead. Ooh, you had a chest. Okay, so... Skeleton King. Where are you? Eternal War. Butcher. Skeleton King. Alright, gonna go to sleep. It was good hanging out with you. We can maybe play when I wake up. Alright, I was planning on playing at like 5 o'clock with Terrariku. I'm going to be finishing up the last little pieces of getting my gear set, and then I'm going to make my character pretty. And I'm going to go to bed myself. And I plan on being up like at 3 or 4 o'clock so that I can stream before Cody's stream. I will see you, Monstar. It was fucking great hanging out with you, man. Like, that's all I need, like one person in my streams. That's all. I'm happy. I am so happy with one person in my stream. And maybe that's why I'm feeling better too. The last couple days I've been hanging out with people in this stream, and it wasn't like Cody's stream. This is my stream. This is my deal. People are here for me, not him, and that's like super cool. Cody's great, fantastic, but that's his show. If I don't show up, it'll still happen. Come on, you slow, bony bastard. Yeah, crick that neck. Oh yeah, I'm doing 58 million damage. Per hit. Alright, so go back to town.
I need to go back.
Deal with this, deal with that. Remove those, pop those in, and one in here. Alright, so I just increased my all element resistance and I decreased my cooldown so I can drop Earthquake more often, which is fantastic. There isn't really too much I have cooldown on, but Earthquake does hit pretty hard. Level 21, I think that's what I need to do. Level 20 solo, I will do 21. I don't care. And accept. All right.
Where you are now.
I grow stronger.
Oh yeah, this is going beautifully already. High density, just fucking rolling through shit. I will probably get a bunch of achievements at the end of this too, which is nice. And you guys popped. I'm really glad I put those diamonds in because I'm taking some massive damage. Not enough to kill me, but I don't like how much damage I was pulling in there. God, this is... I don't know if I've done this build before, but it is pretty nice. And this isn't even like the full build. Nowhere near the full build. God, I'm at least a third of the way through this. Phew. And there's everything dying again, and more shit dying. Oh, you're a special guy. Come here, special guy. Thank you. And I am past the halfway mark. You guys ain't shit. There we go. We'll call that like 3/4 of the way. Alright, that's 3/4 of the way for sure.
Your flesh is weak.
God, there's just poison and shit everywhere. don't even remember what my second bonus was, damn it. Doesn't matter. And this rift is very nearly done. I'm a lonely boy again. Nobody loves me. Alright, he's still taking damage though.
Not enough fury. Need more time.
Teh, I've been dead half the time, but I'm still doing damage to him, which is great. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. And you are dead. Soloing in style. Season journey complete. Reward pet. Portrait frame. Item. Solo list. Great expectations. And I got a ring, which is really nice. I got a gem, Bane of the Powerful. So we're going to upgrade that gem. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully this ring has a socket so I can use the gem. Thank you, Justin's Lantern. Okay, whatever. You're really just a socket. You're not a bad socket, actually.